Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I'm doing a Celtic cross reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Okay, keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, it's yours. If it doesn't, it's not. Leave it for someone else. If you find that it starts to resonate for you later, it's not uncommon because this is fortune telling. So, you're more than welcome to go back and watch, rewatch videos on my channel. And you should be watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, so you have a clearer picture of your overall of your energies. Okay. So that being said, let's get started. If you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon. Every time you interact with the channel, you help it grow. But if you don't interact with it, the video dies with you. And nobody else gets to see it downline. You are actually providing a service when you do that, because you make it so that other people can see the video. So now we have Squirrel Spirit, and it's telling you to believe in yourself. Move my crystal over here. Alright, believe in yourself. I'm going to take two from the ancestors and angels and ancestors. Okay. One more, please. One more, please, for Virgo. Alright, we have one more. I'm going to do another. It's time to trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. Okay, and I'm trying to put these over here, so I'm working with angles and things right now so that I can, I'm trying to make it so you can see the cards better. There we go. And we have autumn. Release the old and rest. So we're going to be trying a lot of different angles, and we're going to be trying a lot of different lighting areas. So, you know, just bear with me and let me know in the comments, you know, if you like a particular layout, if you like a particular, if you like the Celtic cross, if you really like those, you know, and just interact. Let me know. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Alright, so this is the Celtic cross reading. I'm using the Celtic Tarot. And you are presenting as the King of Pentacles. Whether you have abundance or not, when you wanting to bring in abundance, you act as if you already have it. So that doesn't mean you go blow all your money. It means you stay in touch with the people of, okay, the king would be in touch with the people of his kingdom. That would be the people in your environment, the people that you care about. You know, your loved ones, whatever, and your abundance. You share your abundance with them. Your abundance is not just cash. It's your time. It's your energy. It's, you know, your love, you know. Okay. Now, what you have crossing you is the Page of Shields. And this is called the apprentice card. It's learning something. See, she's holding that shield and she's studying it. So she's obviously learning how to be a weapon maker or a shield maker. And there's an art to this. You can't get the heat too high, it'll shatter. If you get it too low, it'll be malleable and a sword will go right through it. She's learning the flaws. Are there any cracks? Or are there any spots? Is the imprint right? Is it perfect? You know, and she's learning her craft. That's, like I said, it's the apprentice card, and it's learning how to be a master at something. All right, so what do you have going for you, Virgo? What do you have going for you? That's going to be at the base of the card. Okay, you have the Five of Shields. That doesn't seem like something that you would have going for you. It's feeling left out in the cold. But sometimes we have these winter cycles. I mean, because if you don't have the winter, you don't have You don't have the breakdown, the autumn where the leaves fall and then they rot and then they provide nutrients into the earth. Everything's a breakdown and build it up. So you're if you are in this energy where you just feel left out in the cold, keep in mind, there's a fire here. Sometimes it's our own mental thoughts. It's our thoughts and feelings that keep us in this kind of energy, because we clearly see that these people put their shields out there to reflect light, okay, to make it a brighter space. They have, and you're walking right by there's light gleaming off those shields. There's a campfire. You can't smell the smoke. You can't see it. You can't smell the food cooking. Okay, you have wealthy merchants here that would share their food with you and give you something to keep you warm. But you can't see it because you're so focused on whatever mental anguish that you're going through. Okay, so I think what you have going for you is maybe perhaps you've already gone through this. You have to trust to thrive. Again, you have to release the old and rest. If you lost a relationship or you lost somebody, you have to go through the grieving process, but you can't linger there, okay? And most of all, you have to believe in yourself. So in your recent past, it has you looking at things from a higher perspective and gaining clarity. And that's what you desperately needed. See how high the king is? Over here, you see, he's above the birds. The birds flying. The canopy of the forest is way down here. All right. And he's got a high perspective. And he looks at things from a higher perspective. Yes, they do have emotions. They just don't use them to make their decisions. Because sometimes when we make decisions from our emotions, we end up here, instead of using logic and foresight. And they do that because they are kings and queens. And so they have to think logically, because it's not just their feelings and welfare involved, it's their entire kingdom. So what's crowning you is you're mastering something. So whatever it is that you are here learning, you will master it. You're starting to master it. What is this black speck on my table? It's driving me nuts. Sorry. Alright. So, what do we have in the future for Virgo? What do we have in the future for Virgo? Celebrating life. Okay? And that's a big jump if you look at the stark difference between these two cards. But you're going through the cycle and you're learning how to trust and thrive. You're learning how to believe in yourself. It takes time. It takes time to release the pain and rest. Okay. You're going through a rebirth is what's happening. Something changed drastically in your life. Sometimes it's not even drastic. Sometimes it's subtle changes that we don't even recognize. Your spirit team is standing here. They're looking over you. This is a new day dawning. You've completed a cycle, and this is the beginning of a new cycle. Okay? This is actually the rebirth. So once that floodgate opens, your spirit team is going to watch over you as you float down the river of life. Okay? It's an amazing card. It's like a brand new cycle. You get to start over. It's a redo. It's like a redo. It's like you passed the old test and leveled up. You did. You did pass the test and you leveled up. Now it's time to learn something new, to try something different. You're starting a new cycle. You're opening a new cycle. And that's where you have to learn to trust in yourself. That's where the cycle, this is the end of the old cycle. And this is the beginning of the new cycle. Okay, and this is your environment. So what you've done is you have mastered whatever it is that you were going through. Okay, and you're stepping into this new rebirth. Good job, by the way. It takes a lot to do that. Okay. One more for your hopes and fears. Okay, you must have walked away from a lot of heartbreak, because I mean this is a rough card. All right. Your hopes and fears. You have the Ten of Cups. So I think that you're hoping that you find that ultimate love this time. This, whatever your happy home, your epitome of the happy home is, you know, wife and children. Some people don't want children. Some people don't want picket fences. Some people don't want those little pink houses. Some people want penthouses. Some people want cottages. Some people want whatever it is that you want. Whatever this is to you. Okay? It's just the way it was depicted in the Renaissance. Keep in mind, these cards, the basis of these cards go back probably way beyond the Renaissance, but that's when they really started gaining popularity, and that's where we know about. Okay? And the most probable outcome is an abundant new beginning. Okay? And what Spirit's asking of you now is to rest and reflect. Okay? Because you're just closing a cycle, and now you get to choose your new cycle. Where do you want to go? What is your wish fulfillment? What's going to make you happy? What's going to give you that happy home? Then that's all up to you. I mean, these are just depictions. What is it that you want? What is your absolute wish fulfillment? And then when you figure out that, that's when you start making your plans. This is when you start going. Now you're at 2. Okay, you're waiting for your ships to come in. That's 3. You know, 4, your stability. 5, change. 6. Okay, that's where your cycles come in, and you're going through the beginning. So be very clear to set your intentions for what you want. Be crystal clear in your intentions. I'm going to move this up a little bit. You're not going to be able to see that over here. So I'm going to clarify these with the Marchetti Tarot Royale. Okay, well, all right. So we see abundance coming in for you. And it's telling you to use the Queen of Swords energy. All right. She is using her logic. She's coming in peace. See all the doves? But she is very well equipped to handle war. And she's got no problems with doing that. Okay. She will cut away things that aren't serving her. Now that doesn't mean we're going to run out and cutting people off with swords. It just means that if this is something or someone that's in your life that is no longer serving you, then, you know, it's time to drop it. It can be behaviors. It can be workplaces. It can be, you know, if you don't like where you're working, start putting out applications. It doesn't mean you have to run off right this minute. All right, so what you had crossing is, this is your apprentice card where you're learning. And Spirit's telling you you have a lot of options. Okay? So you just have to take your time and choose wisely. Don't forget you have a spirit team up there trying to help you. God knows we fight them all the way. There we go. It's very early in the morning, so that's my time to get up alarm. I think whatever you do, you're never going to look back. Once you enter this new cycle, you're not going to look back. If you do, it's going to be like a nostalgia. Okay, you have a lot of heavy burdens that you're putting down. Okay. So, tell me more about the 5. The 5. You're finding your path. See, your spirit team is guiding you. That's your ancestors. You're looking at things from a higher perspective, and it's illuminating your path, okay? They can guide you to it. Remember, you have to ask for help. You have to ask angels. You have free will, so they can't interfere, but they can help you if you ask for help. Okay? And they're trying to guide you to your path. Okay? And they need you to get out of that energy, because now it's time for you to take charge with authority. You're learning something, you need to think logically, and you need to be able to master something to get into this new cycle. Okay. So tell me about the past and the King of Swords, please. Yeah. That's when you took your time out. That you walked away. You took some time to yourself to rest and reflect. We had this conversation just a few minutes ago. This is the Star card. The Star card is wish fulfillment. Once you find that, that becomes your guiding light. It becomes your North Node, or your North Star. It's North Node. I need to go check mine now. It's your North Star. It's your guiding light, and it will illuminate your path, and it will bring you to the snake, which is fertility. Okay, abundance. It's going to teach you how to do that. And the snake is an ancient fertility symbol, and it will bring you to an abundant new beginning. And that's the second time you have that, so that's a very powerful card. Now what you have crowning you is mastery, and sometimes it does take time to rest and recharge your batteries. Think about what you want, but get some rest, because you feel bound. You're not going to master anything in this energy. You need to master it in this energy. You need to find that energy, and that's where you're going to find it. And besides, nobody makes good decisions when they're tired. Ask me, the Queen of being tired. Okay, once you master it, you're going to charge forward. Okay. Well, poop. Okay. You might even charge forward into love. Alright, but we do see that you are going to be celebrating life in the beginning. You're at the crossroads, so this future depends on your decision. You know, you may have choices that you have to make, but you have to lift the blindfold and open your heart before your ships are going to start coming in. Okay, if you can do that, you are going to be celebrating life. You will have mastered things, and you will have a rebirth, because you're going to close the cycle. And it's telling you, believe in yourself, trust and thrive. Release the old and rest. That is the Hermit card to a T. Release the old and rest. Figure out where you're going in your future. This is a transformation, make no doubt. You have transformation, the world, and the rebirth all in one little cluster right here. Okay? You're going to get some kind of communication soon. Now that could be communication from someone, or that could be from the universe. If you start seeing synchronicities, you know, or same numbers, things of that nature, okay, start paying attention, look them up. Look those numbers up. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is an abundant queen. She's earthy, she's down to earth. She's not all, I mean, she loves her finery, but, you know, she's going to be the first one to go down and help somebody. Because remember the King of Pentacles. If you're thriving, your kingdom is thriving. That means you're helping the people around you. Even if it's just energy. Okay? And be careful with your energy. Because you need to have your balance. Once you have your balance and you open up your heart, your ships, you're going to be able to set those ships out with intentions. Okay? Those are symbols for your intentions. And you just set those out there and you let them go. You let Spirit go deal with that. Let them go do, because, you know, it takes a little time to coordinate that stuff. But you need to state your intentions clearly. And this is a new moon, I think, on the 9th. Today is the 9th that I'm recording this. So it's, that's when you state your intentions, if I'm not mistaken. You start bringing in the new. I could have that backwards, so do verify that. All right, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're working really hard to bring this happy home, this dream of yours, to reality. And you're creating abundance. You did a lot of hard work on yourself. Ouch. Sorry. All right, and you have the Ace of Cups coming in, and the Two of Cups. So either you're offering somebody a cup of love, or somebody else is offering you a cup of love. And the most probable outcome is abundance, an abundant new beginning. So you have the potential for abundance. Okay? You went through the grieving process. You come out of this energy. Okay? You've got to come out of this energy. These are the cups that you're looking at that are over the behind you. This is what and we're not. I'm not making light of the grieving process. I'm just saying sometimes we linger there, and that's from experience. We can linger there way too long. Okay, so if you can get out of that, you're going to be abundant like the Empress. This is Empress, Mother Gaia, the goddess of the harvest. Okay. Okay, and you're going to find clarity. And once you find clarity, you're going to find peace. And once you have clarity and peace, you have victory. You will be victorious. And you will have peace. And you can walk away and leave that broken heart in the past. Okay? And you should be getting some kind of communication, and this is probably going to be in money, finance, jobs, things of that nature. All right, that could be, you know, an application that you put out. I'm going to move these back just a little bit so I can put this second deck over here. And you have the Hangman. Okay. So start looking at things from a higher perspective. All right, so. Okay, and this is the last one where I'm going to go all the way through with the extendeds. Because I'm going to start it, for now I'm going to be posting the extendeds on my Facebook page, Pagan Goddess Tarot. That's going to be for a limited time only. They're going to be for free. So there's no use in doing double. But since I've already started this series, I'm going to complete it with them. And then next week you'll have to go there to get the extended. Okay, so here we have the abundance, you having an abundance and looking at things clearly. Not being afraid to cut things away that don't serve you. I'm going to be clarifying with the Wizard Tarot. Okay, so you leveled up in love. Okay, you leveled up in love because you went through the death. Okay, you went through the death transformation. It's all right in this area. Okay. Now what you have going for you was I'm sorry. What you have going for you is you're coming out of that feeling left out in the cold. You're finding your path and you're starting to take charge with authority. Okay, and somebody's going to come in and offer you a cup of love. We see that over here. Okay. Alright, and you've also got the Six of Pentacles. Again, you're going to be abundant enough to help yourself and others, but this is leveling up. So your abundance should kick up a notch, okay? Now in the past, we had, they were telling you in the past that you needed to start thinking like the King of Swords. He's very logical, analytical, and he makes his decisions with logic, okay? And that's when you need to go inside to figure out what it is that you need. First of all, you need rest. You need to recharge your batteries. You need to figure out what your wish fulfillment is. That's taking time alone. You can be out in the middle of the woods, whatever, or you can walk down the street. You can take a hot bath. Take a hot bubble bath. Whatever works for you. Okay? And then you get where it's illuminating your path, bringing you to your abundance, and there's your abundance. You've got a potential for new abundance. Hey. Okay? And there's something that you've been nurturing. Well, something that you've been nurturing. Okay. And it can bring you a lot of stability. That's making a firm foundation. I forgot to clarify these up here. Again, you're opening a new cycle. You have a lot of options. You're putting all those old burdens down. Okay? And you're making plans over here. I should have clarified that right after that when I skipped. Alright, so what's crowning you is you're mastering something. And you feel bound, but you have somebody coming in with a cup of love. A Knight of Cups. There's somebody watching you. You're guarded as well. Somebody is watching you, not in a creepy way. It's like, hey, check that girl out. Hey, check that dude out. Whatever. That kind of... you got somebody's attention. How about that? And because you're presenting as the Queen of Pentacles now. Okay? So, in your future, it shows you celebrating life, but you have to open up. You're at a crossroads. You got to open your heart. Okay? See the difference between this two. She's blindfolded, and she's got swords covering her heart. Okay, so you got to open the heart up. Whereas opposed to, this is two different cards now. There's two different suits. As opposed to the Two of Pentacles, who is opened up. His heart's open, and he can bring in abundance. Okay, so you have to get yourself to that position, and that way you can bring your ships in. That's when you start calling in your abundance to you. Okay, and again, we have the rebirth. You went through death, and you are getting some kind of message soon. That's a fast-moving card, so expect that. You have, again, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is the third time this has come up, so this is very serious. You have abundance coming in. If you can start doing these things, you've got to get yourself in that energy. You have the potential for massive abundance. Okay, this is wish fulfillment. You're starting a new cycle. You know, I mean, these are big money cards. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here. You have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, which is a matched couple, but they're also very powerful. You have the Empress. These are all opulence and wealth. So you have the ability to do this. Now this may come in, this is a new cycle. You're ending an old cycle. You're coming into your presence as a Queen of Pentacles. Act as if you already are. It doesn't mean go blow your money. It just means act as if it's already happened to you. Open your heart, find your balance, and set very clear intentions. You have some kind of passionate communication coming into you, which makes sense because we have the Ace and the Two of Cups in the next position. Okay? Okay, and this is a passionate new beginning. Now this is a different Ace. And that can be business or love, or both. Okay? In your hopes and fears, it was the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate happiness. You're really working hard, and you have this, you have a cup of love and the Two of Cups coming in. They fell out together, and now you have clarity. So you have three aces on the board. You have clarity, abundance, and passion. And that passion is probably going to provide the clarity you need to move forward. You're building something massive. Again, you have the Ten of Cups, and it's clarifying itself. You have the potential to have a happy, whatever your version of a happy home is. happy love. Okay, but it is love. Okay, and in your outcome, again, that was the possible outcome, or most, yeah, a potential outcome of abundance. And this is, once you get out of this grieving process, you are going to turn into Empress energy. You're going to be creative, dynamic. Okay, she makes stuff out of nothing. She gets what she wants. First of all, because she learns how to do it. She lives in an arid climate, but you can bet she's got water there because she's growing sunflowers. She follows her intuition. Move forward. She's got the fire to do it. Okay? The brains to plan it and the fire to do it. And you might be a wounded warrior, but it's time to come out of that phase, because it is going to be an amazing, again, couple up. We got the 10 of Cups twice. You have so many options and so many new beginnings. Okay? And it all hangs on this. You need to rest. You need to recharge your batteries. And you need to figure out what your wish fulfillment is. What do you want? And you can have all three. You can have clarity about how a passion that you have. Okay? So you have all 4 aces on the deck. Don't waste this opportunity. This is an amazing opportunity. Okay? And it's really rare. And I mean, they keep coming out for you. So I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, if you know anything about statistics and what the odds are, what are the odds that you would have that many aces in one reading? It's really small. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you're what helps the channel grow, and you determine if anybody else gets to see this just by simply pushing a like button. Okay, so this is also going to be posted over on the Facebook page, Pagan Goddess Tarot, and I hope to see you there. I'm going to be posting extendeds over there, and they're going to be free for a limited time only. So enjoy them while they last, and I hope you like it. Thank you, Virgo. Have a great day.